The CLP Regulation is a European Union regulation from 2008, which aligns the European Union system of classification, labeling and packaging of chemical substances and mixtures to the Globally Harmonized System. It is expected to facilitate global trade and the harmonized communication of hazard information of chemicals and to promote regulatory efficiency. It complements the 2006 registration, evaluation, authorization and restriction of chemicals regulation and replaces the current system contained in the Dangerous Substances Directive and the Dangerous Preparations Directive. Content: the European Union's 2008 classification, labeling and packaging regulation incorporates the classification criteria and labeling rules agreed at the UN level, the so-called Globally Harmonized System of Classification and Labeling of Chemicals. It introduced new classification criteria, European hazard symbols and risk and safety statements for labeling, while taking into account elements which were part of the prior EU legislation. The regulation requires companies to appropriately classify, label and package their substances and mixtures before placing them on the market. It aims to protect workers, consumers and the environment by labeling that reflects a particular chemical's possible hazards. It also addresses the notification of classifications, the establishment of a list of harmonized classifications and the creation of a classification and labeling inventory, as required by REACH. Implementation: the regulation came into force in January 2009. Manufacturers and importers had already pre-registered more than 140,000 substances with the European Chemicals Agency under the REACH regulation. They had until December 1, 2010 to propose provisional classifications for these substances, which have been used for the labeling of pure substances since that date. The deadline for classifying mixtures was May 31, 2015. Further legislation 2008-2009, in 2008, Directive 2008/EC and Regulation No. 1336/2008 adapted classification-based provisions and other existing EU legislation to the new rules. Pursuant to Article 53 of the CLP Regulation, in 2009 a first adaptation to the technical and scientific progress was made with Commission Regulation 790/2009. References. External links: European Commission Enterprise and Industry Sectors Chemicals CLP GHS, U.S. Commercial Service.